It was a cold night when Elena arrived in the town of San Angel, a place forgotten by time. She had heard stories about the Casa de los Icos, an ancient mansion that no one dared to visit. However, as a journalist, she decided to investigate. He had only his camera, tape recorder, and a flashlight. The town was deserted, and only the sound of his footsteps broke the silence. In front of the house, the iron gate was ajar, as if waiting for her. Elena pushed the door cautiously and entered. Inside, the air was heavy with dust and an eerie silence. The house, though dilapidated, looked alive as if it had been recently inhabited. Elena turned up the lantern and walked through the main hall. The pictures on the walls seemed to stare at her, and a shiver ran down her spine. At the far end, a closed door caught her attention. She advanced toward it, and as she opened it, a dark hallway appeared. The temperature dropped and the flashlight flickered. Then he began to hear rustling. At first I thought it was the wind, but the whispers became clearer, closer. Suddenly, a figure appeared at the end of the corridor, a woman dressed in ancient clothes and a white mask. Her empty eyes stared at her. "Who are you?" asked Elena, but the woman did not answer. She just started walking toward her, slowly. Elena stepped back, but something urged her to follow. The woman dropped the mask, revealing a gaunt face, as if time had eaten it away. In her eyes was a mixture of sadness and fury. The woman raised her hand toward Elena, and the whispers turned to shouts. "You must not be here," the voices said. "You mustn't." In an instant, Elena started to run, but the doors closed on their own, the windows locked, and the air became thick. The screams chased her. The house seemed to trap her. She reached the foyer, but the front door had been sealed. Turning around, she saw the woman in front of her, already faceless, a dark shadow emanating an inexplicable power. Elena tried to scream, but her voice would not come out. The woman raised a hand, and the walls of the house vibrated. "You're left here, ... just like everyone else." Elena understood that the House of Echoes didn't just trap bodies, but souls. And now she too was part of that story, a story that would continue to whisper in the ears of those who dare to approach.